Welcome back to another Shields of Shame video, everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is an update video to a video I premiered a little while ago. It was given to me by this fellow. Now, I don't know who this fellow is, but he was kind enough to share the body cam from Officer Nixon, which is the first body cam that I published. As I started getting into this, I wanted to see what other body cam is available. Y'all know how I do it. So I wanted to get Officer Hans's body cam in hopes to catch that conversation he had with Sheriff Williams. Just to give you a little backstory on all this. This young lady's father threw a child's toy through a windshield, busted it, but he's good friends with Alfonso Williams. So he gave Alfonso Williams a phone call to keep himself out of jail. I requested Hans's body cam in hopes to capture that conversation because the Burke County Sheriff's Office says it wasn't recorded and it's not available. Unfortunately, you can hear Hans's side of the story, but you can't hear the sheriff's. I published that in part 2 of this little mini-series. Then I turned around and got the Waynesboro Police Department body cam, who was the first agency on scene to deal with this until Alfonso Williams gets involved and sends his deputies out to take care of it. Once on scene, Officer Tanner Bauman was going to go ahead and do the right thing and arrest the father. Unfortunately for him, Aaron Hans showed up and ruined all the plans, and had his little phone call with the sheriff and told the sheriff he'll take care of it. So he went over and talked the daughter out of pressing charges and made it out to be something simple like disorderly conduct, a misdemeanor. The daughter, believing what this knothead was telling her, she went along with the plan. Later in the evening, Bowman expressed his concerns with not pressing the charges against the father. I'll show you that clip here in a second. But just so you know, Bowman was terminated for that. Now, he was rehired a few weeks later by the Waynesboro Police Department, ironically, which Waynesboro is a city in Burke County. They were the first agency on scene. Now Bowman is an investigator for the Waynesboro Police Department. It'll be interesting to see if the prominent figure will be let off again. And Bowman made the statement that if this was anyone else in Burke County, they'd be in jail. So I wanted to know, is that true? If Aaron Hans was confronted with a family violence situation, what would he normally do? So I got his previous family violence arrest body cam, which is what I'm about to show you now. Now, this sheriff has been all over the news. You may remember the videos. It's a 4-part series that I posted a couple months ago about Jeremy Huffman being arrested in his tree for filming the chaotic scene that was going on next door to him of this armed militia, or whatever they were. They claimed to be a religious group, but they carrying automatic weapons. So he got in a tree on his own property and was filming them. Now, this could have been a trail cam, it could have been a Ring doorbell, it could have been any kind of camera. It's not illegal to do. If you had a Ring doorbell camera on your front door, you'd be filming your neighbor's house. It's not against the law. However, Sheriff Williams seems to be cool with this religious organization. So he sent his deputies out to arrest Jeremy Huffman on his own damn property for eavesdropping. Ain't that the craziest thing you've ever heard? If you haven't seen any of that series, you should go check that out because it is some crazy things happening in that situation. A lot of cops were involved. The sheriff is also being sued by a former employee. I'll put links to the story down below in the description, as well as the links to the 4-part video series highlighting the case of Jeremy Huffman. And by the way, just a small update on that, well, a big update. He and his family moved from that residence to get away from that situation. There will be more coming on that, but right now we want to jump into Aaron Hans, which, by the way, Aaron Hans was arrested back in 2018 for DUI while he was a Richmond County Sheriff's deputy. That's right, and then he left from there Didn't get decertified or anything like that. Didn't even get investigated, as far as I can tell. Then he went and got hired at the Burke County Sheriff's Office, where it seems him and Alfonso Williams became best of buddies. So I hope you enjoyed this little presentation. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share it. Share it with all your friends on Facebook, especially if you have friends in Burke County. Share this with them so no one will vote for this idiot again. Alfonso Williams does not need to be the sheriff. And also, please consider becoming a member of the channel. It's only 99 cents a month, and it does a lot of good. It helps a lot with open records and helps continue to bring content like this. Body cam is not free, and oftentimes it's not easy to get. So let's go check in with Aaron Hans and find out what he really does in family violence situations. Thank you all. Peace and love.
This is a Shields of Shame exclusive.
1503 dispatch. Can we have the suspect's name, please?
10 for the male subject from E&D, McCaffrey subject.
I kept telling her, just give my key. So the next thing I know, I blacked out and the baby had a little toy in it and I threw it through the windshield of the car.
All I'm saying on it is, I understand, okay? But at the end of the day, if this was any resident in Burke County, they would be going to jail. I don't agree with it at all. So, in the most respectful way possible, if this is the route we're going to go, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't. I don't want to do this report. I don't want to be a part of this. And I'm not trying to disrespect either one of you, but if this is the route we're going because of who he is, I don't want to be a part of it.
Understood. Well, that's the course that the sheriff has advised us to do. So.
Absolutely, and I understand that. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody out here. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful towards him. But I just know how it is, and if this was a different Burke County resident, it would not end this way.
So, that's the route we're going to go.
Right.
So, what are we going to do?
Like I said, I don't want to be a part of this. If you're telling me, hey, you're a lieutenant and you're going to make me be a part of it, that's fine. I will do it. I'm not going to disrespect you, but if I had a choice, in all respect to both of you, I don't want to be a part of this.
Okay. We can address that later. You mind taking care of the paperwork?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure Sergeant Hickson has all the information he needs for the citation and a regular disorderly conduct incident report. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You good? Hey, how you doing? Whose house are we at? Whose house? Your daughter's house? Okay. Who called us?
My daughter did.
Okay. Okay.
He calling some folks. You don't want to do that, Brooke. Somebody gonna cut somebody's head off and stuff with a machete.
What'd y'all come over here for? I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Second time coming around here.
Oh, so there was an argument. Y'all came over here to try to help out.
I come right.
I'm saying y'all came over here to try to help her out or something.
No, I came right here.
I don't know what's going on.
FaceTime with him. I'm on FaceTime where they put he trying to hit my daughter.
Who's he? Is he inside?
No, he's in the back of my car.
Oh.
Because I had to separate because him and everybody else here he was arguing with everybody else. All I heard was a bunch of yelling coming down the road.
He tried to start when y'all showed up.
The easiest thing to do was stick him in the car to alleviate that situation.
Okay.
Because they're here for her.
Yeah.
He's essentially by his.
So they're not part of it. They come over.
They come over here because them two were arguing. So
okay. So y'all were trying to come
over here
help
because he's being daddy.
Good job. Good job.
He's being daddy. He's being mother.
On
So.
FaceTime that they argued. I was in the house. I was in my night clothes when I seen it.
Okay.
And when I seen it, I got in the truck to come around here and see what's going on.
And I was trying to find out who was what and this and that. I just pulled up.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
I was separating them. I stayed in the doorway with my arm in the door, and she's sitting on the porch.
Okay.
And that's when he was talking, gonna chop her head off with a machete, and then he want to try to talk to my wife like I'm gonna sit there and let him say anything to my wife, and that's what I was telling him.
Okay. Okay. You got your ID on you? Just so we can document what's going on?
He was talking at night.
Who?
My 15-year-old daughter, and I know he ain't gonna do shit. My daughter. I don't give a fuck.
And how old was the young lady that just went inside?
15, my daughter.
He was talking to my daughter. My daughter.
And this is the boyfriend?
No.
Oh, you talking about
No, the one that was just over here talking to the deputy.
My daughter right there.
How old is she?
30 or so.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, okay? Where was she at?
She was here.
She inside right now?
She in the
Oh.
inside.
What's your birthday, Murdoch?
Okay. Well, Mr. McCafferty, right?
Yeah.
Just hang tight right here, okay?
I understand. Well, let me explain this to you, okay? The only reason you're in the back of my car, which you're not in handcuffs, so you're not under arrest or anything like that, okay? The only reason that you are in the back of my car is because Mom, Dad, all them right there. Well, now listen. I'm just explaining to you why why I put you in the back of my car, okay? It's because when I pulled up, y'all all were arguing. Everybody. Well, listen. Okay, never mind.
He's not gonna listen.
No.
What's going on?
According to her, he'd been out all day. He got home. She says he's drunk, which it's hard for me to tell because if y'all were calling me on the damn radio when I went on scene, I couldn't hear you because I got out of the car and didn't have a chance to turn my radio on. But she said that he come home after being gone all day, and she's asking him, well, you've been gone all day. Where's where's my money? Where's the money and this and that and blah blah blah. And
They got kids together?
They both live here.
Okay.
And then she said, well, you ain't got no money, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I ain't got to give you shit, bitch, blah, blah, mouthing back at her. And then they got an argument. I'm assuming that just by them that she was on FaceTime with them, and that's where they ended up here. And when I got here, I could literally hear them all the way down the road.
Did she say he said anything to her?
That she
Does he have his phone?
Yeah. I just threw him in the back of the car.
Okay.
Him having a phone like that. But she said that he threatened to cut her head off with a machete, and said he even called his mom and told his mom that he's going to jail tonight because he's going to kill a bitch. And all that. So
you got a statement for him?
I do. She said that he, and I think they said, because he's saying that they come over here with a gun for him and this and that, which if there's a gun is in that car, and I have no reason to be in that car, so that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, you mind getting a statement from them for me? A written statement?
I can. Well, is your car unlocked? I'm going to run him on yours real quick. That way he don't see anything, because supposedly according to her, he's got a lock.
Okay.
Okay.
You got a statement for him real quick before you do that?
Me and him talking, we're trying to figure out and get to the bottom of everything. Hey, give me just a second, Mr. Murdoch. I promise we'll come into this.
Mr. Preston? Come here. And your wife? She got the youngin' right now. I'll talk to her in a minute. Is this the 15-year-old?
Yeah, that's my daughter. Come on, Mom.
And you're how old, young lady?
15.
Okay. You mind writing me a statement about what you heard him say and threaten and stuff like that?
He said he was going to chop her head off with a
Do
machete.
you mind writing me a statement about it?
I sure will.
Okay. Did you hear the same thing?
Yeah, on the phone.
I was on FaceTime with her. I was home when I seen her.
So where were you at when he made that threat?
I was on the way here.
So you weren't actually here?
No, they were still, you can still see them on FaceTime looking at it.
So who did he say he was going to cut the head off?
He told me, Yeah, you saw, I was
The one that was here.
Yeah.
The,
he said we're going to chop her head over there down the shit.
Okay. Come here. What I'd like to do, he already agreed, I'm going to explain to y'all. If y'all would mind writing me a statement about what happened and what transpired, what might have been said to you and this, that, and the other, what you already told the other officer. You have a problem with that? You mind writing a statement about what you heard? Okay. And who is this young man to you?
My husband.
Y'all are legally married? Okay.
But nothing popped up. Nothing popped up when I ran him through GCIC. Was GCIC's down?
Yeah, call records.
They're down. GCIC's down.
What's it say? We're going to take them. All three of them are saying the same thing. I'm going to take them to jail anyway. Look at that. Her family? Okay. Is that arrestable? I'm going to be taking him to jail for terrorist threats at a minimum anyway. We want to go ahead and secure him. Take his phone away from me.
Yeah, we can do that. How do you want to do that? Because he's got a Gloster bag on him.
He's got a Gloster bag on him?
No, I didn't know if you wanted to try to put him in the back or put him in the front.
I'm going to take his phone away from him.
Yeah.
Let's get all this done before. So, because if he acts up and they have a problem with us, how we have to deal with him, you know?
Because he threatened to bust my windows out if I didn't give him the key. So I go and I start getting the key off the keychain, and then we just go back and forth.
Okay. Okay, I got you. I got the gist then. So, well, it's family violence. Okay, so just out of curiosity, what direction you want to go with this?
I didn't even want to call the cops, but like, what am I supposed to do?
Okay. Well, being that it's family violence, you're gonna have to, you know.
If he gets locked up, what's
right. So here's the deal. Your daddy, he runs the Huddle House, right? And it's my understanding, based on what I've been advised, he's maybe some kind of prominent figure here in Waynesboro.
What do you want done?
I don't know.
I mean, that's your car, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want done?
I never wanted to lock my daddy up, but like, he ain't never gonna learn.
You want him to be responsible, but not necessarily locked up, right?
Yeah, I want him to be responsible for it.
Would you be satisfied with a citation for what we call disorderly conduct on him, and he'd have to go in front of a judge and everything? Would you be satisfied with that? Terroristic threats for what he said tonight. I'll be taking that warrant out for him. So he's going to jail. He's not going to be able to get out until he sees a judge.
Yeah.
Judges have to, it's family violence because y'all are legally married, right? So he has to see a judge before he can set bond and get out and do anything.
Yeah, especially about my 15-year-old daughter, man.
That's all going in my report. And I had her give me a statement along with y'all's statements. Murdoch, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm Sergeant Hans. In case you haven't met him, this is Deputy Kirkland.
No problem with
so
y'all.
there are 4 warrants for your arrest. You're going to jail tonight for child support. Okay. You're going to have to. Everything you just said to me, I was trying to save your breath. Everything you just said to me, I can't do this on here. I understand. That's why when we put cuffs on you here, back on you here in a minute, I was going to put them in the front because of your medical condition.
Yeah.
And we're not going to have any problems, are we?
No, man.
Okay.
What I'm saying, I had just went to court for that, and they...
Go ahead and step out here for a minute.
Yeah.
Stand up, turn around.
What I'm saying, you ain't got no statement from me, but you get a statement for them. Now, how that right? Now, my people work for the sheriff department too.
Okay.
That's my Medicare. I got to have that.
We're gonna take it with us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take care of that. As long as as long as we're not gonna have an issue, we're gonna put them in front. Okay. You don't have anything else on you?
No, I got
yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Bag.
There's some change over there. You got any necklaces or anything? You got anything in your shoes? I'm not going to make you take your shoes off.
No,
Yet. Okay.
I'm gonna take the sock and something.
I ain't got no socks.
You got a sock over here?
That's my money I put right there.
Okay.
Don't mess with that, because that's my money.
No, that's
I'll do that when I get to the
No,
car.
we'll take care of that.
It's gonna come out.
Yeah.
And we've got the body cameras going.
We got that in there, so we got to check and make sure.
What else you got there?
No.
Do it. Sit down.
Have a seat. There was another bag in there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Yeah.
There was still another bag in there. Give me your hand. Do not.
I say ain't nothing in it, man. I'm trying to give it to you. What you think? I'm going to give you something with something in it? Ain't shit in there. Ain't nothing in it, bro.
There's nothing in there. They're empty bags.
That's what I was telling you.
Yeah. Just keep your hand
I
up
ain't gonna
there.
lie to you, man.
Murdoch.
Yes, sir.
Listen to me. You've been cool with me since we've been here.
Yeah.
Even though I was by myself. Okay. Here's the deal. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna take your shoes off and check.
Yeah.
This is what I want. Okay. Look at me. Look at me. I've been good with you since I've been here. No matter how strong everything got. Okay. I want you to tell me the truth, because this is why I want to tell you the truth.
What?
Is there anything? I see the baggies. And
no, I
had
smoke. I smoked reefer and I had me a little joint earlier,
okay.
But I smoked it.
Okay, well,
so,
if that's what it is it's a little bit of weed, something like that.
No weed.
I mean, what I'm saying is there anything in there?
No,
in your shoes or anything like that?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead,
What about his hat?
that's why I got one shot. You can take the head off.
Oh, well.
Because here's my thing: is I'd rather deal with it now than deal with it to jail.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I got people and Larry Mack and Calvin Bush, they're my cousin. And my daughter, she cooks in the kitchen.
You can put this back on, right?
My people work long for us, and I ain't worried about it. But I'm saying, you didn't get my statement, sir, so I might want to know why you didn't get my statement on this incident. And this my house. This my house. This house is my name.
Going to be one count, felony count of terroristic threats and acts, family violence, and then the 4 outstanding child support, which Tim was pulling when I hung up. And I can look at
children, you said third?
Third degree here. Hold on.
What you get?
The OCGA. Cruelty to children, 3rd degree, Georgia. And then I'm going to listen to me. OCGA. There we go. 16570. Terroristic threats. OCGA. Not Sega. 161137. I don't know what the thing is for child support. Do you?
No, it's just once. It's not.
Yeah. There you go. Cool. I'll get a pink copy when you get done.
I'll deal with it because I got to be at the office.